What's up, my dude? Caleb Gaming. No, it's not gaming, but it is gaming too. So, what's up, my dudes? Caleb Games and Caleb Gaming here. Today I was thinking, what if we do Wrong Way? What if we finally not only just play for the history? It's gonna take a while of me scrolling, but as you watch, look at all these games I've done. Year, skits, game, depending, unearthed, wrong ways, computer editions, computer AMD1, SideRAM remastered, World Explorer, GP, Steel, Zortcraft, Rexim, wrong way, and finally we're getting close to the very first version. This is the very beginning. This is the very beginning, and you can see there's not that much content. There's a simple house, and if you didn't watch my first video, so go check it out. And also, if you were here from a long time ago, then you would have seen my actual first video, but it's unlisted now. So technically, my first video is Wrong Way 1.6, but these versions, old versions, anything below 1.0 was called Alpha. So now let's play 0.2, and remember, 0.3 was kind of broke because I forgot to make a clone of it to make a mod. So we're gonna still play that because the next version added textures. But we can play the next one. But honestly, all this really added was this, and this literally was unstable. So basically, let me just show you. I know how to fix it and make it work now, but see how it's literally breaking? Oh, do you see the world literally shaking? It's going, if you realize the world is shaking. Honestly, it can sometimes break and basically break into two different spots that glitches happened before. So now let's go to 0.4. Now this is a pretty big version, guys. You instantly notice, wait, there's textures, and also you notice that's locked off. But basically the AI was fixed in this version and textures were added. So basically the AI could literally fly, but still have physics. But that's really all was added was, this was in the last version, this house layout. I just textured it in this version. So basically everything stayed the same from the last version, basically. So now let's play 0.5, which is probably not that worth it because there wasn't really that much added. But all I can really tell you was this. It added these objects. That's all it really did in the player house. I'm pretty sure was added. And lighting. So basically this version might feel more dynamic, and also there's the ending. Entire first chapter basically almost finished. The next version was way bigger because it added a menu, an ending. The next one would basically add way more. So yeah, this version is kind of one of the worst because of this windows that are literally impossible to push. That's why they were removed in the next version and fixed in the version after that. Or it wasn't really fixed until 0.9. So now let's jump into 0.9 just to show you how much it jumped up. So now we're 0.9. It's going to be far. Okay, there's 0.8, but I remember it was further back. I guess let's just play 1.0. Would you believe me if this was the same exact game? The menu stayed for the last few versions, but a second chapter, and if you look, there really is a weird glassy effect. If you didn't notice, as that weird glass effect. Yeah, that's not supposed to be like that. I fixed that. So basically, this was the very last version for the main one, and then it added the car mechanics, the very first idea. It was pretty okay. You get close to that, it starts to move towards that one, and then when it gets close to that one, it starts moving. But of course it kind of broke So, you see I already broke it. Oh, it can't move any further. Oh. But you guys understand, most of the game's finished. And now if we go to 1.6, this version, and also there's the new Plow the House mod, which literally you should check out a video when I do that one. And if you guys want me to do my music video idea I was going to do, but this is so much bigger. There's an option in this. There's a literal third chapter which I haven't worked on yet, which is going to be worked on in this version. Basically, it's still the same from 1.5. Basically, it's about the same. There's been over 2 versions since this was being worked on. At least in 1.6, I kind of worked on it a little more, then kind of just went to making more, but basically that was I don't really remember what I was aiming for on this. I think I was aiming for a door that probably closed behind you. I don't know. Honestly, that was the history of this. But let's go back to like the last mod I was working on, the mod menu. This mod menu version was slightly better than the 1.3 version because, one, there was way more content and the game felt better in this version. Because the last version added AI. Well, for the characters, not the whole entire game has AI content, which I would not approve of. Honestly, like I said, 1.5 had this version, and if you look, nothing hasn't really changed now that I think about it. Did I even work on it all? I don't know. So basically, I don't know if I ever worked on it past this version, but we'll see. And I don't see I worked on it. Did I even work? Oh my! I literally spent over 2 versions not working on it. Well, I guess you gotta work on other things. Oh wait, I forgot to go to another menu. So now let me click that. And now I'm here. Now this unlocks objects that can literally destroy the whole entire universe of the game. Basically, it gives you these, depending how many times you click it. But if you guys didn't notice, this was the test something, and it was in one of my Mario 3D things. That's basically how you jump in the air. And if you notice, that was changed, and then there's a ladder. But basically, this was added. Oh, looks like the house didn't get physics. But if you notice, yay, you teleport finally. If you look at some older versions, yeah, that didn't work. 13 versions. It took over 13 versions before I added a respawn mechanic. Honestly, it was an overhaul, but now that we worked on all of that, hopefully you guys enjoyed every single version of Wrong Way. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm pretty tired after school. But I'm gonna be more. So, would you guys want me to work on the end? And if you don't remember what I did, this is what I did the last time I worked on the game. See, the lighting is way different and calmer in this, but if you didn't know, this is what the current version of War... I don't even remember that game. I missed it. It was pretty great. It had 2 chapters for the other series I made. There's so many different ones. There was War 1, War 2, which was still being worked on till it was eventually split. And I worked on War 3 on a different device, this device. And see, it's way better at running things on my phone. Literally, the end beta 1 would start to lag a little. Yeah, but see you guys next time. Bye-bye.